Hello and welcome to Pi 247. Today I'm going to talk about an opportunity for just $1.78 a day. With 3 simple doable steps, I'm going to show you how you can create a multi-million-dollar income. And yes, I did say a multi-million-dollar income. But before I get into all that, I want to introduce myself. My name is Jim Bellicera. I'm VP of Sales of Pi 247. I've been in the industry as a leader for over 33 years, and I've earned over $40 million. Been blessed to see and hear and do so much with this industry. And I have to say that for the average person, there's no better place than the MLM industry to make that happen. We're going to talk about a business that was literally built for everyone, everywhere, to create that sustainable income that could potentially last somebody a lifetime. Pi represents personal independent earnings. So how's Pi going to make this happen for everyone, everywhere? By solving the 2 biggest global concerns, the lack of 21st century education and the lack of 21st century income. We're going to help people get started in their own business for just $1.78 a day, and we're going to prove that one can earn $2,187,822 annually through mathematical certainty. Don't believe me? We totally understand. So all we're going to ask you to do is keep listening. Newsflash. The industrial age is dead. Machines have taken over our jobs, and what used to take 1,000 workers now take just a handful. So we go to the pump and pump our own gas, and we pay up machine. We go to an ATM machine and deposit our money and withdraw our cash, even use our cell phones. We go to the grocery store and we bag our own groceries and we pay a machine. Are you getting the idea that jobs are becoming more and more scarce? If we don't reinvent ourselves, we're going to be competing against so many other people for a limited number of jobs. We have to do something different in the 21st century. And that's why we're talking about reinventing ourselves. And that's why we're talking about this opportunity. So welcome to the Age of Pi, the world's first MLM built to be a full-time income, not a part-time job. I want to introduce you to David T. Rosen. We call him the Chief Pioneer. He has a history of successful systems helping hundreds of thousands of people. He's the father of loyalty programs. So if you've ever gone into a coffee shop or a grocery store or big box store and been given a rewards card that you could use later, he's the father of loyalty cards. And someone who understands multi-level marketing industry like the back of his hands because of the years of success that he's seen. He wanted to build something that was perfectly different, perfectly built, and perfectly rewarding. He wanted it to be truly a one-of-a-kind opportunity that had the right solutions. But he said, it's got to have the 6 key markers that he's always seen as he's built success in his life. It needs to be affordable for everyone, understandable, universally needed, have a global sales territory, have great management, and a realistic way for people to make money. As he likes to say, making the impossible possible. So through the Entrepreneur Business Academy, your 21st century education, our Mindset program offers mentoring, interactive tools, and a 168-day challenge. The tools offer website builders, blog builders, marketing tools, communication tools, and our resources offer a way for people to make money, save money, and maximize their time. Where other companies literally charge hundreds of dollars a month for just some of the tools, and you can't find all the tools under one roof. But Pi, for a retail customer at $40 or $1.43 a day. The tools that Pi has brought to the table, from web tools, Pi Leads, Pi Email, Pi Branding, Pi Apps, Pi Text, you name it, already in place. And what's great about Pi 247 tools is that this is just the beginning. As we continue to move forward, we'll be offering more tools and more ways for people to earn money. So why the MLM industry? It's a good question. You think of people like Richard Branson, Warren Buffett, you think of billionaires who are highly educated in business, understand how to make decisions, and yet billionaires like them have made a decision to own a piece of the rock in the MLM industry. Then you think about other stores like Toys R Us or Walmart or Kohl's or Home Depot or Amazon or Best Buy. All of them today offering affiliate links. Just go to their website and check it out, and you'll see firsthand, because they understand the power of what's called referral marketing. And they all want to play in this arena. And it's only through the MLM industry that the average person actually has a chance to have a life-changing event in their life. for income and the ability to travel and see things that they would have never seen through a normal everyday career. And then that brings us to the Pi Wealth System, your 21st century income. Imagine having the ability to have a stress-free environment that doesn't include mounting debt or 30-minute lunch breaks or rush hour traffic. Or what about it having the ability to do anything? Imagine having breakfast in London, lunch in Paris, and dinner in Venice. And what about having lots of money? Or just imagine, no job, no problem. That's Pi 247. David said, I need to make a compensation plan that is so uncomplicated that anybody can understand it, and I can present it all on one page. And that's what you see here, a one-page compensation plan that anybody could understand. And then have a compensation plan that pays out a legal 85%, broken into 3 ways to earn it, with a 25% retail, 45% 3x10 matrix Pi commission, and a 15% Pi bonuses. With just 3 qualifications. Number 1, become an independent business owner. Number 2, an active independent business owner. And number 3, a qualified independent business owner. And I'm going to show you how simple that process is in just a moment. But first, let's talk about the first way to earn money. That's the 25% on personal sales. Imagine this. If you've ever been involved in the network marketing industry, you've seen companies that offer what they call fast start bonuses. I like to personally refer to the 25% as a fast start bonus that just keeps paying and paying and paying. So let me give you an example. Each time you bring somebody into the program, you earn a 25% bonus every time they renew, worth $130 a year. There's not too many fast start bonuses that pay $130 based on somebody coming in at $50. So let me give you an illustration. What if you just brought in one person a month? And of course, everything that we offer, everybody already needs, whether they're opportunity seekers or they already have a business of their own and they just want to have the tools to help their business go to the next level. If you brought in one person a month, you could be earning as much as $1,560 annually. That just keeps paying year after year as long as they renew. Or maybe you're somebody who has a little more enthusiasm. You really want to go after this thing. You have a larger database of friends and associates that you can talk to or put the opportunity out to. By bringing in just one person a week could bring you an extra $6,760 annually, year after year after year. But I know there are people on this webinar that have a database and have the ability to communicate with a large number of people. Imagine bringing in one person a day and over the course of a year earning an extra $47,450. You just do it once and you keep getting paid year after year. Now remember, this is only the first way to earn money in Pi 247. Remember that $2,187,822? As I said, David likes things to be as uncomplicated as possible, and he calls it perfectly uncomplicated. There are only 3 simple, doable steps to create a multi-million-dollar income. Step number 1 is to register and become an active independent business owner for $50 or $1.78 a day. Step number 2 is to help 3 people become active independent business owners. And step number 3 is to help those 3 help 3 people become active independent business owners, and so on, to earn a multi-million-dollar income. The second way to earn is the Pi commissions. So now I'm going to talk about the 3x10 matrix, 45% total commission payout, and how you earn it. I look at this compensation plan as the ultimate hybrid. You know, there are people out there that talk about binaries and how excited they are about them because the opportunity to earn spillover from people above. But at the same time, there are people that talk about the opportunity to earn incomes through levels because you can get paid faster and earn more money. Well, there's nothing like a 3x10 matrix that gives you the ability to earn spillover from people above, not just the person that sponsored you, but people who might be above them as well that are filling in their matrix. At the same time, being able to be paid in levels means you can earn money fast And you can earn all the way to 10 levels in depth on this part of the compensation plan. Where most compensation plans require jumping through hoops and creating all kinds of different things that have to take place below them in order for people to accomplish, reaching different levels in the compensation plan to even earn some of these percentages that are in depth, if they even go 10 levels in depth. So Pi has put together what I consider the ultimate compensation plan that offers the benefit of spillover while you have the benefit of a unilevel. But remember, this is only the second way of making money. Starting at 10%, if you look over the left-hand column, ending at 5%. Not a bad payout when you think about being paid in levels. Now, when you look over to the next column, it says week 1 through week 10. It also means level 1 through level 10. So if you were to get serious and take this opportunity on full throttle and bring in 3 IBOs in your first week, you can see all the way over to the right-hand column what the total would be. Then when you reach the second week, you help those 3 help 3. You can see the income on the total right-hand column, all the way down to level 10. And as you look over to the right-hand column at the bottom, at $168,294 every 28 days. In no time, you have put yourself in a position to become a multimillionaire. Remember that $2,187,822? Something I want to share with you right here. I know over the years that I've been involved in this industry, how many times I've talked to somebody that I really loved and admired and appreciated being my friend, and thought, wouldn't it be nice if we could travel the world together, do things together, because we have both the time and the money, because we entered into an opportunity that we both succeeded at. I believe without hesitation that we have brought to the table something that anyone, anywhere can do because of the simplicity of the program. And we provide all the tools that are necessary for you to direct people to Pi 247 while we connect them back to you. Imagine you hitting a level like this and then having your friends come right behind you, earning an income as well. But wait, there is more ways to get paid. Remember that third way I talked about, the 15% Pi bonuses? See, Pi sets aside 15% of worldwide sales volume. And through this money, you have the ability to multiply your earnings by a factor of 2, 5, 10, or even more than what I talked to you about through the 3x10 matrix Pi commissions. But here's the kicker. There's no additional effort other than completing the 3 simple doable steps. You're going to hear the terms simple and doable throughout the entire presentation because it's really that simple to build your business. The 3 simple doable steps to create a multi-million-dollar income is register as an active IBO for $1.78 a day. I mean, how many businesses allow you to start a business for $1.78 a day? Step number 2, help 3 people become active IBOs, like yourself. And step number 3 is to repeat that process by helping those 3 people help 3 people, and so on. But wait, there's more. I have to tell you, when I was having the conversation with David, he said, Jim, I want to do something really unique, really special, and I want to be able to reward the largest group of founders ever in the history of MLM. And I said, what do you plan on doing, David? And he said, Jim, I want to create a founders reserve for 2,500 positions. So the first 2,500 people that are active IBOs, and bring in 3 active IBOs right behind them. He says, I'm going to make them a founders reserve. And with that, Jim, he says, they'll be in a position where they'll be able to help their family at a higher level because they simply stepped up to the plate. And for those founders reserves, I'm going to reward them like no one's ever done before. And I'm so excited about it. And I thought to myself, what an amazing thing to do. Where most companies that have founders position, they only allow for a certain number, and most people have to actually pay for the founder's position, but not here. You can actually earn it. So the first 2,500 people that are active IBOs who bring in 3 active IBOs will qualify as a founder's reserve. How cool is that? But it even gets better. David then said, what I want to do, I want to be able to reward people with a huge check, a life-changing check, a check that says, wow. And he says, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2.5% of the worldwide sales volume, put it in a pool, and I'm going to write a check to all the people that qualify by bringing in themselves 25 active IBOs. And out of those 25 active IBOs, 5 of them who bring in 3 or more themselves as active IBOs, those people will all be put in the builder's bonus pool. And I will be so excited and so proud to be able to write a check that can have a life-changing effect on their families, simply for doing what they were going to do anyway. But now, not only have they already put themselves in a position to make some amazing money with Pi 247, but they're also going to receive a special bonus that will only go to the people that bring in 25 active IBOs that have helped, out of those 25, 5 who brought in 3. And I thought to myself, once again, David's going to pull off something that's probably never been done in the history of MLM and reward more people, more money, simply for doing what they would be doing anyway. You know, it took the radio 38 years to get 50 million listeners. It took television 13 years to get 50 million listeners. It took the internet 4 years to get 50 million participants. It took Facebook 3.5 years to get 50 million. And it took Angry Birds 35 days. I just think about how long it's going to take Pi 247 to reach 50 million with the payout, the simplicity, the doable steps that Pi 247 brings to the table. And with all the professional, beautiful marketing tools that have already been created that you get to use for free to direct people to Pi so we can connect them back to you and pay you. All of it's done for you. This brings me to the close, and as we wrap up the presentation today, there's never been a better time in the history of MLM to take first mover advantage. And if you don't know what that means, it means get in before people that you know find out about this opportunity. Because if you make a decision to come in, get started, and you share this opportunity with them before somebody else does, then you have the opportunity to be blessed and reap the benefit of being the one who shares it with them first. I think back in times of history where, had I been able to buy Microsoft stock or Facebook stock or buy that right piece of real estate before it went up in value. But you know, I can't look back and change the clock. But what I can do is I can look at history and say to myself, I will not repeat the things that I did that had me miss out. You have been exposed to one of the greatest opportunities that everyone everywhere can not only afford, but should be just naturally doing this anyways for their own professional business. And for the opportunity seekers, this is probably the most affordable, simplest business that they'll ever run across in their lifetime. And it's worldwide, day one, in over 190 countries. So make sure that you pull that trigger, register today as an active IBO, and call the person that told you about this amazing opportunity. Thank them for blessing you before somebody else found out about it that you know. And kickstart your business today.